Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Alrighty, here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Masataka Yoshida. The pitch is flied out over towards right field, and that's going to be caught for out number 3. All right, so Japan and Czechia are going to the second inning. All right. Apologize about the technical difficulties, chat, but we are on our way, and we are going to the top of the second inning. So with that, let's go to the monologue screen. Hello, everybody. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on the notification bell icons. But yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. Apologize that it took us a while to figure it out. I'm happy that we finally figured it out. But yes, we are up and running. Rise and shine, says BW. What's going on, my friend? How are you? It's good to see you on here. Japan told me to tell you to get back to bed, says Taterhead. What's going on? How you doing, my friend? It is so good to see you on here. Oh, man, the grind does not stop, man. It doesn't stop even if we're having technical difficulties, you know, and stuff is out of our control. We don't stop. We do not stop at all. All right, as far as Czechia goes, their lineup today is this. It'll be Vavra batting in the leadoff spot. Benchik is going to be batting second. Schlupp is batting third. Cervenka batting fourth. Fifth is Prokop, and then sixth is Music. Then you got Cervenka batting in the 7th spot. Escala batting 8th. And then last but not least, Prejta is batting in the 9th spot. For Team Japan, Ohtani is not playing today. Morishida is going to be playing out in left field, and then it'll be Sato who's out in right. And then over at first base, it's Murakami. Batting in the 4th spot is Yoshida. And then batting 5th is Akamoto. Then it's Kazuma who's batting 6th. 7th is Shuda. He's out in center. Nakamura is batting 8th, and he'll be catching. And then Makara is going to be batting in the 9th spot. So no Shohei Ohtani today for Team Japan. He is not playing. Top of the second inning as we go. And it'll be Czechia that is back on up to the plate. We got to make sure that we update this. We will do that right now. Then we'll update this guy. There we go. Ugh. Top of the second inning, and here is Takahashi back out there on the mound for Team Japan. And the pitch is taken for a ball. Ohtani is not playing. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch, swing and a miss. And that will make the count now 1-1. I mean, there really isn't a reason for him to play because they already made it into the quarters. 1 ball, 1 strike. Takahashi kicks, fires. There's a swing and a miss. That will make the count now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 on the way. Strike 3 called right on the outside edge. That came at 96 miles per hour, and he hit the upper tier of the strike zone. Of the outside part of the plate, too. It's a good pitch. Who's everybody rooting for? Let us know down below. There's a fastball at 96 miles per hour, and that's taken for strike 1. For those of you that tuned on in last night, or who didn't tune on in, what we did was we ended up calling 2 games at once. We did the Puerto Rico game, and we did the USA game, and it was fun. 1 ball, 1 strike. We called 2 games at once, and we do that during the Major League Baseball season sometimes. We have a stream that we call MLB Diamond Zone, which is a takeoff of NFL Red Zone, but we do it like a radio play-by-play style. And it's really cool. It's very easy to follow along if you're a baseball fan. And people seem to pretty much enjoy it. So that was nice. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Usika's in the box. Takahashi comes set and fires. And there's a backdoor slider that's thrown for a called strike 3. There's out number 2 in the top of the second. Excellent pitch. He framed it very, very well. Usika's down on strikes. 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Takahashi's doing a very good job. And now it's Cervenka who's back up at the plate again. And he looks at a pitch at 80 miles per hour at the knees for strike 1. So far, he's 4 for 12 in the WBC. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the second inning already. 0-2, up high for a ball. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, chat. If you do enjoy these calls, we've been calling a lot of World Baseball Classic games. Try not to miss a lot. 1-2 pitch. It's tapped foul over towards the left side. Excuse. That's like the second time maybe that I did yawn. 1-2 pitch. Up high for ball 2. It's the last time that we're getting up early. But I had to get up to see if Ohtani was going to play. Julio Teheran retired. Wow. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. Teheran announced his retirement at the age of 35. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Good to see you on here, my friend. Next pitch, grounded over towards the third baseman, and the throw on over to first base is in time. We are going to the bottom of the second inning. All right, don't go anywhere now. Of course, the chat's not appearing again. Oh, that's why. Is that why? That's weird. It's not showing up now. All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, so we are going to the bottom of the second inning, and Japan is going to come back on up to bat. Again, no Shohei Ohtani. Figured that was going to be the case. But Akamoto's going to lead it off. All right, chat, I got a very serious question for you. So there was a commercial that was on for PNC Bank. Okay. Their motto is now brilliantly boring. What the heck does it mean to be brilliantly boring? It doesn't make sense to me. The pitch. There's a strike called at 78 miles per hour. That's in the zone. They do it for the Eagles games too. That's their motto. Brilliantly boring. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the bottom of the second. In the 1-1 pitch from Satoria. That's a foul ball. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Andres Satoria on the mound. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Went with a pitch that's 72 miles per hour. And, well, Akamoto got out in front of it. And there's out number 1. Looked like he was guessing at that pitch all the way. So 1 away in the bottom of the second. Kazono is up to bat. And the pitch, bouncing ball hit back up the middle for a base hit. And so there's a 1-out single in the bottom of the second inning. The brilliance of boring means no contagion, no crashes, no forced government sale of the company's stable money, safe and sound. Got you. Thanks for explaining that to me. Because I'm thinking of the literal definition of brilliantly boring, It doesn't, it's like an oxymoron type of a thing. I don't know. But thanks for actually explaining that to me. That makes more sense. 1 ball and no strikes. And here's the pitch that's taken for ball 2 to Shudo. He's playing in the outfield today. Correct. Toss back on over to second, and the throw was not in time. Because they made it to the quarters. That's why. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch, high and away for a ball. The 3-0 delivery, that's a 77-mile-per-hour pitch taken on the outside corner at the knees for a called strike. The 3-1 delivery, here it comes. That's chopped foul. This is a useless game. Well, I guess it all depends. If you're a fan, there's not really any sort of implications. 3-2, swing and a miss. The throw to second base, and that's a strike him out, throw him out, double play. And we are going to go to the top of the third inning. Ibata does say hold it, and they will not challenge. So, no score as we go to the top of the third. I don't think you would say, yeah, as far as implications go, there's really nothing. Really nothing to indicate for this game. All right, we're going to take another quick step off. We'll be right back. All right, so we are going to the third inning. And again, folks, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, too, if you have not done so already. We are now 18 subscribers away from getting to the 8430 marker. We've been grinding and we've been working on this channel for over the last 3 years or so. And we do like a traditional play-by-play style for baseball, for basketball, and for football as well. We've been covering a lot of the World Baseball Classic. Unlike, I think we're like one of the only channels that's like doing like almost every single game. And we've been putting in so much work. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. That is down and in for a ball. So that'll make the count now 2-0. Escala is in the box. 2-0 pitch. There's a bullet hit out over to right field. Just right at the right fielder, Sato, for out number 1. Takahashi so far with 29 pitches in 2 1/3 of an inning. This guy's throwing good stuff. His fastball has gotten up to 96. His really good breaking pitches. He winds up and deals. And this is going to be grounded over towards the second baseman. Gobbled up. Throw it over to first is in time. Played him the pull over towards that right side. Didn't even have to shuffle his feet, nothing. It came right to Papa. So 2 away in the top of the third. And Terran Vavra is up to bat. The pitch. It's low for a ball. I think Vavra's driven in all 3 runs for Czechia. 1-0 pitch. That one reaches 96, but it's a little bit outside for ball 2. Where's everybody tapping on in from? Let us know down below. 2 balls, no strikes to Vavra. The pitch. Another line drive, base it out to right field, and Vavra gets on for the first time tonight. Seems to be the only guy that's been doing damage for Czechia. But he gets on with a 2-out single. Took advantage of the fastball. Had it right down the middle. There's his family. They're clapping along. He'll lead off over at first. No score out in Tokyo. Menchik in the box. And he'll chop this one towards the right side. Second baseman has it, plays it on a bounce, and the soft toss over to first base is in time. We are going to go to the bottom of the third inning. I'm from King of Prussia. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's really cool, man. All right, bottom of the third. Another quick step off. I will be right back. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Czechia is taking on Japan here. Again, there's no implications for this game. Ohtani is also not playing today, and neither is Seiya Suzuki. Kurt Suzuki's not playing either. He retired. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. Oh, man. What's going on, Colton? How you doing? Good morning to you too, my friend. Good to see you on here. The ball is one strike. Nakamura is going to whack it foul towards the left side. Satoria still on the hill. 29 pitches in 2 innings of work. There's Ohtani over in the dugout, as is his little sweater on. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball hit over towards the center fielder. The catch is made by Schlupp for out number 1. So 1 away. Here comes the pitch. It's taken at 71 miles per hour. And it's in there for a called strike on the upper tier of the zone. 0-1 as the count. Maki Hara is in the box. 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss. Taisei Makihara in the NPB batted .304 with 5 homers and over 40 RBI. 0-2 delivery. That's off the plate and taken for ball 1. We'll refresh this in just a little bit. Pitch. That is inside for ball 2. Still can't believe that Paul Skeens had 7 strikeouts in 4 innings. I mean, the guy is just unreal. He really is. Unbelievable. 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, man. Satoria is on fire today. There's out number 2. These curveballs that he's throwing are just nasty. I mean, even for some of these big leaders, for some of these big leaguers, they look like it's really good stuff. The pitch is inside for a ball. That's to Shota Morishida. And the fastball is a little bit down with velocity, but there's another curve. That's in the zone for strike 1. It's taken at 68, but it was a big curve there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Satoria kicks, deals, and the breaking pitch is in the dirt and outside for ball 2. They're showing like the home plate angle of the type of arc that pitch has. It's a big arc. 2-1. That's away for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike, and the next pitch, ground ball hit off the glove of the shortstop, and he'll have to fake the throw over to first and just eat it up. So there is a 2-out infield single for Japan, and they will have a runner over at first base. Oh, no. Sato now steps on up. It'll chop this one back over to Satoria, and Satoria is going to get the out himself with the underhanded toss. We played 3 innings. This game is flying so far. And we will head to the 4th. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. into the top of the fourth inning, and Schlupp is up to bat against Takahashi. Merrick Schlupp, just 3 for 9 in the World Baseball Classic so far for Team Czechia. There's the 1-0 pitch that is taken low and away for ball 2. So that Great Britain beat Brazil yesterday 8-1. Puerto Rico also beat Cuba. That was fun. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. The pitch was above the strike zone. Still a lot of Czechia fans that are in attendance for this, even though they will not make the quarters. 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's still nice to see. I mean, who would give up tickets? But I'm just saying that it's still cool to see that there's still people that are there representing them. You know? 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, fouled again. Takahashi had a 1.3 in ERA in 2024. Last year, he had a 2.83 ERA, but he pitched in more innings. 28 more innings. 2-2 pitch. He throws it at 87, but it's low for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. It's low for ball 4, and the leadoff man does get aboard. Let's go. What's up, David? Good morning. Charge! Let's go. Nice. The ball's 1 strike. For some reason, that's odd. Put this up here. Oops. Wrong one. It's odd. Cervenka is in the box, facing Takahashi here, who has 42 pitches. There we go. Apologize, chat. The ball is 1 strike. And here's the 0-1. And it's high at 95 for ball 1. Who are y'all pulling out for today? 1 ball, 1 strike in the top of the 4th. And the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. That was at 96 miles per hour. Martin Cervenka, 0 for 1. He struck out in his first AB. He's 2 for 12 in the series. In the World Baseball Classic, that is. 1-2 delivery. Bouncing ball hit over to the third baseman. Here's the throw to second. There's 1 to throw over to first. And that is a 5-4-3 double play. So 2 outs. Ohtani is not playing today. Neither is Suzuki because Japan has already made it to the quarters. So that is correct. That is right. So Ohtani and Suzuki will be back on Friday, but I can take a message for them if you want. Prokop is in the box. He's 0 for 1. He's down in the count 0-1 as he gets called for a batter's violation. Pitch is taken for a ball. No problem, my friend. I'm just messing with you, my guy. One ball, one strike in the pitch. Swing and a miss. So the count is 1-2. Two away in the top of the fourth. Pro Cup is in the box. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 pitch is low for ball 2. So Japan and Korea have already advanced to the quarters. Australia and Taipei are done. And so is Czechia. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Time to go to the bottom of the fourth already. Oh, boy. Man. Tell Ohtani it's okay to strike out every once in a while. He doesn't have to walk or hit a home run every freaking game. I'll make sure I tell him that. With that, I'll be right back. See you soon. Comes Murakami to the plate. The ball is one strike. The 0-1. It's a foul ball. Satori is still on the hill. My allergies are starting to bother me again in here. And I cleaned up. Wonder if it's the PC that's like blowing in my direction. I don't know. Because of the fans, maybe, and the air circulating, the dust circulating. The ball is 2 strikes in the 0-2. It's inside for a ball. So the count is 1-2. Doesn't make sense. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Murakami. He grounds this one over towards the first baseman. Satori has to go cover the bag, and the flip from Music over to him is in plenty of time to get the first out. That's like one of those plays that it looks so easy to run. It's really not. Because it's hit over towards the first base side. The first baseman has to charge on over to the ball, and the pitcher has to go cover the bag. And then you don't really have a lot of time, especially when you have somebody that's running that's really quick out of the box to just be able to get that throw off. Here's the pitch to Yoshida, and he'll dribble this one over towards the third base side. It'll stay fair, and all the third baseman can just do is just watch it head on right over to his glove. There's a one-out infield single by Yoshida. This little inside-out swing. It actually was rolling foul first, and then it just sliced fair. Interesting. Akamoto will step on up to the plate, and he'll take ball one. I think Yoshida's going to have a big year for Boston. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch is grounded foul. Kazuma Akamoto just 1 for 11 in the World Baseball Classic so far. He's been cold, which I didn't necessarily expect. Next pitch, it's taken for ball 2. Akamoto had the highest average in the NPB, the highest on-base percentage, and the highest slugging percentage. Toss back over to first. Yoshida's safe. Satoria gets set and deals. And it's up high for ball 3. Who do you guys think is going to win the whole thing? 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. Akamoto flies one out over to deep left field. It's going back towards the track. It's going to bounce off the wall. Yamamoto is going to head on over to third base. And there is a double by Akamoto. He is now over at second right now. Here we go. Kazono is up to bat. The pitch, it's taken down and in for a ball. Don't know, Japan hitters are hot. USA are playing amazing. Dominican Republic are all all-stars, I know. And don't sleep on Korea either. Do not sleep on that team. And also don't sleep on Puerto Rico as well. 1 ball, no strikes in the pitch. It's down and in for ball 2. Puerto Rico has a lot of major leaguers as well. Scott says USA, I hope. I hear you. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. That's tapped foul. Kaito Kazono, who batted .309 with Hiroshima, is in the box. We're in the bottom of the 4th. There's 2 runners on. And the pitch to Kazono. The screen froze. There's 2 outs now. Couldn't tell what happened because the screen froze. Was grounded over towards the pitcher, and the throw was made over to home, and Cervinka got Yoshida in a rundown. So there's runners at second and third with 2 outs. So that is a 1-2 fielder's choice. Here comes Shudo. He grounds this one over to the second baseman, and the throw over to first is in time. And we're going to go to the 5th inning. No score between Czechia and Japan. We'll be back. All right. Let's see if this helps. There we go. Let's see if this helps. Let's see if wearing the mask does help. So that way I'm not breathing in this stuff. We'll try it. Can't hurt. All right, we're going to go to the top of the 5th inning. Never mind. It's hard to breathe with it on. I can already feel it. That was short-lived. You got money on Czechia? The ball is 1 strike. It was a nice try. It's just hard to breathe and talk with it when your nose is so stuffy. The ball is 1 strike, and the pitch is taken for a ball. So Takahashi and Satoria have gone 4 innings each. Satoria has given up 5 hits. Takahashi, only 2. 1-1. That's a foul ball. Martin Music, 0 for 1. And he struck out in his first at-bat. Time will be called. One and 2 is the count. And the pitch. Sliced foul over towards the third base side. He looked better, though. Thanks. Just kidding. Looked like a ninja. The 1-2. That's a foul ball. Maybe for Halloween this year I'll dress up on stream. What should my costume be? It's like 7 months in advance, I know. Costume ideas for stream. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 50-plus pitches. You have to have 4 days of rest. If you throw 30-plus, you get 1 day. pitch 2 consecutive days, you also get 1 day as well. 1-2 pitch on the way, and that's high for ball 2. Takahashi is 56 pitches, so he's nearing the end of the leash. 2-2 pitch. Grounded over towards the third baseman, Nakamoto, and he'll throw it over to first. That'll be in time. And there's 1 away. I did not expect this to be a low-scoring game so far, even without Ohtani and Suzuki. It's Cervenka who comes back on up. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Throwing at 80 miles per hour. Martin Cervenka, 0 for 1, grounded out. The 0-1, it's a low for a ball. Folks, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. It is free. We cover Major League Baseball, do a lot of baseball content on this channel. 1-1, that's away for ball 2. We also do basketball and football as well. We cover the Sixers and the Eagles and the Phillies. We do a lot of baseball streams, though. 2-1 pitch. It's up high for ball 3. So this is going to be Takahashi's last batter. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's pitch number 62. I kind of want him to just foul off 3 pitches in a row just to take him out during the middle of the at-bat. Does that sound bad? 3-2 pitch. Not going to happen. Fly ball hit out over to right field. There's out number 2. Hit right to the right fielder. Won't happen. I don't know, a Phillies jersey? I wear Phillies jerseys a lot. Has to be something a little bit different. I dressed up as Waldo last year. That was cool. I got like a red shirt and I had like white tape. So 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Nobody on. And we have a pitch and change. This game is something, man. Chad, this is our final game that we woke up at 6 o'clock for. How does it feel to not have any more games this early? Feels odd to me. Oh, man. It is so foggy outside. What the heck? It's been like really foggy over the last 3 days in the mornings. Like, crazy. Oh, man. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you do like that old school radio play-by-play style. That's mainly what I do on my channel. 2 gone in the top of the 5th. No score between Czechia and Japan so far. USA plays Italy tonight. We'll be covering that game. That'll be at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Other games going on today. Well, Israel plays the Netherlands at 7. And Canada plays Puerto Rico at 7 o'clock as well. I'd like to be able to try to cover that Canada-Puerto Rico game. But I have to figure out if I even get to be. The pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. And Escala's going to fly out to end the inning. Miyagi just came on in. And with that, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. And we'll be right back. Just blow our nose. We'll be right back. Yuhei Nakamura is up to bat as we are in the bottom of the 5th. No Ohtani and no Suzuki for Japan. 0-1. That's up high and inside for a ball. Dress up in an Eagles jersey, number 32, and let Coop know the exciting whites are back. Dude, that sounds awesome. That's cool. It's an interesting idea. 1-1 pitch. It's taken on the inside corner for a called strike. And the count is 1-2. The pitch to Nakamura. Line drive, base hit out to left field, right on the ground. And he will get on with a single. He is over at first base. USA does not play until 9 o'clock. That is correct. So we'll be covering that game. Make sure that you guys are on for that. We'll also try to cover the Canada-Puerto Rico game. I don't know if we'll be able to do it because it's on Tubi. But I'd really like to be able to try that. The pitch. There's a drag bunt hit right in front of the mound. This will get the runner on over to second, and the throw over to first is in plenty of time. So it's a sacrifice bunt. Satoria with 62 pitches. One away, bottom of the 5th. And hey, they're going to leave him out. He only has 3 pitches left to play with. Let's see if it happens. Please happen. Please. The pitch is in there for a strike. All right, 2 more pitches. 2 more. Shota Morishida. The ball is 1 strike. The pitch. There's a line drive foul ball. All right, 1 more pitch he has, and that's it. No balls and 2 strikes. See, that's also something that's really interesting to me. Like, knowing that you have 1 more pitch left, what type of a pitch do you throw? Like, you could have to communicate that with your catcher. 0-2 pitch, and that's low for a ball. And, yep, 65 pitches, and it is a 1-2 count. They're going to leave him out there. So that's what happens. See, he's only allowed to throw 65 pitches. 1-2 is in the dirt for ball 2. I don't know, 65 pitches is 65 pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the bottom of the 5th. That's stupid. 2-2 pitch. It's a line drive foul ball. It's not 67 pitches. It's supposed to be 65. Gosh. Just leave him out there, so that's just his final batter. That's so stupid. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards shallow left field in foul ground, and a jumping catch made, and that will most certainly do it for Satori. 68 pitches for him. It should. Yep. All right, he's done. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. We're going to have another pitch and change. That's crazy. That's wild. The guy's only allowed to throw 65 pitches, but yet he can still face the rest of the batter. I think that that's ridiculous. I really do. I really do, chat. That's crazy. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. And there's a pitch and change. I got you, dude. What's going on, man? Hey, thanks so much, JJ. Appreciate you're doing, man. I got you, dude. Let's go. Hubert, what's going on? What is up, my friend? How are you? Dude, I think that that's so crazy. The guy throws... You're only supposed to throw 65 pitches, up to 65 pitches in this round. And this guy is able to throw 68. I think that that's crazy. I know that, like, nobody else is talking about that, but I think that that's really weird. We've been seeing, like, all these graphics of, like, how in this round they can only throw up to 65 pitches, and the guy's able to throw over 65. I think that that's so crazy. Oh, man. That's better. How you doing, my friend? How's your day going so far? is the pitch. That's a little bit above the zone for a ball. No score between Japan and Czechia. No Ohtani and no Suzuki for Japan. And the pitch. Line drive caught over at short. And we're going to go to the 6th inning. Fast one so far. Japan and Czechia, no score. And we'll be right back. You're going to the top of the 6th inning. You are allowed to finish the hitter that you're facing. I just looked it up. I think that that's ridiculous. I really do. I think that that's ridiculous. Because they keep saying, like, you can only throw up to 65 pitches over on Fox. And they have, like, all these titles, you know. To me, it's like, I think that they should actually enforce that. I really do. But I think that that's crazy. You might not agree, though, but I think that that's wild. Miyagi is going to pitch. I figured if they left him out for one more batter, then that was probably the case. But I still think that that's crazy. Pitch. It's inside and low for a ball. Mataus Bubenik is now pitching. The 1-0. That's a foul ball. We're in the top of the 6th. Czechia is playing Japan. There's no score. No implications for this game at all whatsoever, by the way. Japan's already in. Czechia's already out. 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. The count is 1-2. I believe you, though. I do. I just think that that's crazy. 1-2, and that's inside for ball 2. Two-two pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. There is out number 1 in the top of the 6th. So 1 away. So wild seeing Bubenik's parents crying after he was pitching. It's what this game does, man. The ball is one strike. Vavra is in the box. Miyagi comes set and deals. Vavra will pop this one up into foul ground. The catch will be made by Yoshida. There's out number 2. Thanks for looking that up, though. I do appreciate that. That was going to be my next question. The pitch. There's a fastball that's fouled back towards the screen. What do you think, though? What's your opinion? The ball is one strike. The pitch. That is outside and high for a ball. One ball, one strike. The next pitch is taken for ball 2. David says, I get you. I don't think it's crazy, though. 2-1. That's in there for strike 2. To me, though, like, there's just strategy behind it. You know, it's like, dang, like, all right, like, you got, like, one more pitch left. Like, you know, like, what are you going to throw here? You know, so, like, putting, like, a hard hit on it, I think is, like, I think that there's strategy behind that. And for, like, the WBC, I think that that's an interesting thing. You know? Like, that's what I was sort of thinking about, like, when they have, like, the hard number of 65 total pitches, or, like, whatever the pitch count is. 3-2. That's a foul ball. Two outs in the top of the 6th. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The payoff pitch popped up again. This time it's over towards the right side of the field, and the catch is made. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still no score. Japan has 6 hits, no runs. And Czechia has 2 hits, no runs for them. We saw Maldonado had that 3-run double yesterday for Puerto Rico. That was a cool moment for him. Jaron Duran's had himself a very good WBC. There's been some incredible games. Folks, if you are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. We cover the Phillies, we cover the Sixers, we cover the Eagles for baseball, basketball, and football. We also do the World Baseball Classic, and we do other Major League Baseball games as well throughout the season. And then we have our cool thing that we do called MLB Diamond Zone, which is kind of like what we did last night, calling 2 games at once. And basically, the gist of it is, think about NFL Red Zone with Scott Hansen on the radio, but it's for baseball. Or we do live coverage of the big-time moments of games. That's pretty much what we do. And so we did that with 2 games yesterday. And it was easy to follow along. It is easy to follow along if you're a baseball fan. So we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Let's refresh this page. That's better. Oh. You know what songs was stuck in my head, chat? Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. Random, right? The pitch. Swing and a miss. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Any of you guys remember that song? The balls. 1 strike. The pitch. That's a pie for ball 1. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Think you ever gonna bring me down? Travis Kelce's coming back? Wow. The 1-1, and that's in there for strike 2. Thought he was gonna retire. Damn. 1-2 pitch. That's a pie for ball 2. Two to Murakami, swing and a miss. And the first out of the 6th inning is recorded. Davis says that was cool. What was cool? What? Chumbawamba. The Diamond Zone. Oh, both games ending at the same time. Oh, dude, that was sick. I made a short out of it. I was like, this is how you call 2 games at the same time. Like, that was crazy. That's when my allergies weren't bothering me. It'll get better as the day goes on, though. So for the night game, it shouldn't bother me. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the bottom of the 6th. There's 1 out. Wakatsuki is in the box. And the 1-0 is tapped over towards the shortstop. The sidearm throw to first. And the throw is not in time. Lucy got to come off the bag. And they did not swipe him, according to the first base umpire. Chatham says, hold up a second. Let's look again. I don't think he got him. I think he missed him. So, yep, they don't challenge. Throw was a little bit off. That could be a problem. It's Akamoto that's up next. The pitch is inside for a ball. It's at 89 miles per hour. Azuma did double his last time up. They're resting Ohtani and they're resting Suzuki today. Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. My assumption is that Yamamoto is going to play on Friday. Also, Yakamoto's not playing either. 1-1 pitch, and now that's lined over to short, and there's out number 2. Oh, boy. I did it. I got it stuck in his head. Man, I'm sorry. I had to get the earworm out. I had to let you know that song was stuck in my head. You drink some whiskey drink, you drink some vodka drink. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Kaito Kazono is up to bat. My gosh. It's a good song. The pitch, swing and a miss. That was a little bit before my time, like when I didn't, like, I know that it was played at bars, like back in the 90s, so it was a little bit like before my time, but I'm sure that it was played a lot. 0-1, and that's up high, way up high for a ball, but it's a good song. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And the next pitch is popped up over towards the left side of the infield. The catch is made, and we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning already. Wow. Just watched a short video with a great short video. I gave a thumbs up. Thank you. Let's go. I appreciate you, Jeffrey. Yeah. That was really interesting. How both games literally did end at the same time. I swear it was like meant to be that way, I guess. But that was cool. The way that was called. That was really sick. So I was like, I gotta cut that as a short. And I don't usually, you know what's funny? I was just telling Long Ball last night. I was like, I don't usually post on LinkedIn when it comes to, like my edits and all that stuff. Like for LinkedIn, like I'll make a post and I'll talk about like how many subscribers we're at, that type of stuff, just to update people that are in, that I've networked with over the years from all the internships and all the networking events I've went to and that type of stuff, broadcasters, whatever. I'll let them know like how many subscribers we're at, but I don't usually post edits on there. But I was like, you know what? For that might be kind of cool. So I did. That was awesome. It's just fun being able to do this. But yeah, I was just telling them that the last night. Yeah, Scott. It's going by very quickly. It's already going to the 7th inning. Crazy. I actually thought that this was going to end in a mercy rule. I really did. I was like, there's no way Czechia keeps up with Japan, and I'm happy to be wrong. I'll tell you this, like I understand that that Yakamoto, Ohtani, and Suzuki aren't playing today, but Japan's offense really hasn't, besides the first game, like they really have not been like crushing these teams. So I'm sort of kind of like thinking to myself, are they really gonna just turn it on? They could. They absolutely could. I'm not like trying to say that they're not, but they really haven't been hitting the ball well when you really think about it. The ball is one strike. The ball is one strike. Schlupp is in the box in the pitch. Foul ball. It's a good song. I'll forgive you this time since your allergies are bothering you. Guys are funny. Kanemaru is pitching. 0-2 pitch. It's low for a ball. Yeah, I expected this was going to be a blowout. I wonder, like, what the betting odds were for Czechia to win this heading on into today. They were definitely not the favorite. 1-2. That's going to bounce in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 is the count to Schlupp. No score as we're in the top of the 7th. 2-2 pitch. Grounder hit over to third. Yakamoto spins, turns, throws it over to first. He made it look so easy right there. Yakamoto. And there's out number 1 in the 7th inning. I said Yakamoto. That's Okamoto. Excellent throw. So 1 out in the top of the 7th. And it's Cervenka who's up to bat right now. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch, swing and a miss. LP, what's going on? Good morning to you too, my friend. Martin Cervenka is hitless today. The ball is 1 strike. The windup, the pitch. That's a fastball at the knees at 95 miles per hour. Taken for strike 2. Clippers beat the Knicks yesterday, 126-118. 0-2 pitch. He went around. No need to appeal. He is down on strikes. And there is out number 2. Checked out the short after Jeffrey mentioned it. It was the best timing of the short at the end of the game. It really was. It was so good. It was wild. It was wild. Two gone, top of the 7th, and the pitch, swing and a miss. They were both like big games. They really were. I kind of thought that Cuba was going to put up a bigger fight at the end, but they didn't. The ball is 2 strikes. 2 gone in the top of the 7th. And the next pitch, it's a foul ball. Yeah, outside the MLB, Japanese players, others have not been hitting well. But that goes to the Latin teams too. Yeah, well, Dominican Republic has been hitting the ball well. But, you're saying on the team, yeah, outside the MLB Japanese players, others have not been hitting the, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I see what you're saying. Cypunk, thanks so much for tuning on in, man. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Prokop is in the box. Kanemaru comes set and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. We are going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. No score between Japan and Czechia, and we'll be right back in just a little bit. go to the bottom of the 7th. And here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. So Japan plays the runner-up of Pool D on Saturday at 9. Korea plays the winner of Pool D. That is the schedule. And that'll be on Friday at 6:30. So they played the winner of Pool D. Next pitch. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Which means that if we take a look at the standings. So if Dominican Republic wins Pool D, that's who Korea plays. And if they lose Dominican Republic, their next game in Venezuela wins, then Dominican Republic plays Japan. Holy smokes. That's a wild bracket. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is down for ball 2. That is pretty freaking cool. Uki Oshuto is in the box. We could see a Dominican Republic Japan first round. Oh, that would be unbelievable. Even if they play Korea, that's a great game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 7th. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Korea could definitely upset them. 2-2 pitch, grounded over to the shortstop. The throw on over to first base, and Shudo beats out the throw. This guy is really fast. I mean, you could see why he came on in the pinch run the other day for Suzuki. He is quick, and he gets on with an infield single. Will either of these teams get a run? I don't know. At this rate, I guess not. So an infield single here in the bottom of the 7th. Kavala throws it back over to first. It's not in time. Yuhei Nakamura is 1 for 2. Is up to bat. Yuki leads off over at first. He's going to go. The pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the throw to second base. That is not even close. And Shudo's able to steal second base. The ball is 1 strike. And now the funny part is that they could actually bunt him over to third now. There's that small ball. This run here could be the difference of the game. Nakamura's going to show bunt again. Infield comes in as the pitch is up high for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. This ball's bunted over towards the first base side. This will get the runner over to third. The throw to first in time, and Japan is threatening from 90 feet away. The sacrifice is complete. And Shudo's now over at third. Big at bat here as the pitch is up high at 89 miles per hour to Makihara. Venezuela versus Japan, or Venezuela versus Korea, is also a good matchup too. Man, the quarterfinals are going to be fun. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taisei Makihara is in the box. The 1-1 pitch. It's high and taken for ball 2. Shudo bringing in his Adidas speed. Dude, he is quick. 2 balls, 1 strike in the pitch. Grounded foul towards the first base side. Charge! 2 balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the 7th, and 1 away. Makihara in the box. Kavala gets the signs. Gets set at the letters. Kicks, deals, swing and a miss. He has struck him out. A filthy breaking ball that just dipped and died out of the zone. It was a nasty pitch. Swung right over top of it. And an awkward swing as well. That is a big strikeout. And Morishita is up. And he'll take a strike at 81 miles per hour. I can't believe that they got him to strike out there. Shota Morishita 1 for 3 in this game. Nothing in 1 is the count. The pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards right field. They'll stay in the ballpark. And there to make the grab for out number 3 is Escala. And so, Kanemaru is able to get on out of the jam. And we are going to go to the top of the 8th inning, or Kavala, that is able to get out of the jam. Can't believe he got out of it. Top of the 8th inning coming on up. Czechia versus Japan. What has been a quick game so far. Whoever just subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. Appreciate you. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We cover Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Eagles football. We're covering the World Baseball Classic as well. We've been grinding very much. And we hope that you guys enjoy our coverage. We've been doing a lot of Major League Baseball. And we wanted to do the WBC. You know? Cover as many games as possible. Because why not? It's the best time of the year. It's Christmas in March. That's the way that I feel. Alex, how you doing, man? Good morning to you. Good morning, my friend. Mel Dean is now with Pittsburgh. I didn't know that. Zeus, yeah, Zeus. I'm happy. I'm happy about Zeus. I'm very happy. I hope that he lives up to it, and I think he will. Last year was his best year. Can he replicate that? I don't know if he can replicate it, but I do think that he'll have a strong showing this year. And they're looking after Zach Wheeler's done, right? So I think that they did what they had to do. I really do. I feel good with Sanchez and Zeus as your 1 and as your 2 moving on forward. I really feel that way. So that makes me very happy. It's a very good 1-2 punch. Top of the 8th inning, Kanemaru is back out there. Again, no score. Music is up, and he takes the first pitch that he sees down and in for a ball. Oh, no. Knew it was coming. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Here it is. It's popped up. It's a foul ball. Be right back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch on the way, swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's out number 1. So 1 away in the top of the 8th inning. They're going to show bunt, Cervinka that is, but he takes it back as the pitch is inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. It's a foul ball. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. Kanemaru gets set again and deals. And there's a strike. It's taken at the knees. And so the count is now 1-2 in the top of the 8th inning. Cervinka is 0 for 2 in this game. 1-2 pitch. Another strikeout made by Kanemaru. He is feeling himself. And there's 2 away in the top of the 8th inning. Damn. So now it's Escala who comes up, and he shows bunt, but takes it back. And the count is 0-1 to him. That's William Escala, who's 0 for 2 with a lineout and a flyout as well. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. The game is out in Tokyo. It's out in Tokyo. That's where Japan is hosting. The balls, 2 strikes. Kanemaru comes set again and deals. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side and gets a 1-2-3 inning. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Japan is going to come back on up once again when we do return. There we go. All right. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. No score between Czechia and Japan. Mark says, my list of top 3 in the World Baseball Classic is Dominican Republic, USA, and Japan. How about you, JJ? Yeah, that's literally exactly mine. That's exactly mine. I have Dominican Republic as number 1. I have USA as number 2, and I have Japan as number 3. I'm not even kidding. Number 4, I actually have Venezuela. And number 5, I have Korea. The ball is 1 strike, but I'm still not sleeping on Puerto Rico. I'm not. 0-1. That's away for a ball. It's anybody's WBC. It's anybody's. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sato is in the box facing Kavala here. And the 1-1, and that hits Sato. And there is a leadoff hit by pitch. David says, I'm not JJ, but I like your list. Well, he did say, how about chat? So, you're included. You're included. Dude, I hit him on the back elbow. Gosh. Oh, man. You guys are the best. So, a leadoff hit by pitch, and Murakami is due on up. They're checking them out. He seems to be okay. That does have to hurt, though. Jan Novak is loosening up in the pen. Still no score between Japan and Czechia. The leadoff man is aboard. A runner over at first, and Murakami is in the box. The pitch. Foul ball over towards the right side. Count is 0-1. Charge! The ball is 1 strike. The pitch to Murakami. Gets a piece of it and slices a foul. It was a long shot that he hit. Was that back in 2023, Murakami? It was a heck of a swing. I forgot he had that home run against USA. 0-2. That's up high for a ball. Everybody remembers Ohtani striking out Trout, but gosh, I forgot about that homer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. It's outside and taken for ball 2. And that'll make the count now 2-2. But yeah, I'm not sleeping on Venezuela. I'm not sleeping on some of these other teams. 2-2 pitch. And it's low and inside for ball 3. Kavala does have 40 pitches. Three balls, 2 strikes. Kavala kicks, fires, swing and a miss. He wins the battle. He has been pitching really, really well. What's that now? Is that now 5 strikeouts for him? It has to be something like that. That's his 3rd strikeout. I thought he had more. The pitch is up high for a ball. David says, I feel special now. Let's go, baby. You're a member. You should feel special. Feel like pitching and this is the game for you. That is for sure, JJ. Yeah, that's true. It's been a good game. 1-0 pitch, grounded over towards the third base side, and it's a foul ball. It's not like both of these teams are just, like playing down to their opponent. No, this is This is a well-fought game. Did not expect that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Go ahead run over at first for Japan. 1-1 pitch. Wakatsuki showed bunt, but he took it back. And the count is now 2-1. The 2-1 offering shows bunt again. And they took it back. Tried to take it back, that is, but they said that he went. And the count is 2-2. Playing him the pole. That 4-3 hole is wide open. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kavala gets set at the letters and deals. And there's another foul ball that goes towards the right side and out of play. Time is at 8:13 a.m. Wow. This game is just over 2 hours old. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive hit down the right field line, and it is a foul ball. It'll find the seats. Thunder's odds to win the championship are at plus 135. Celtics are at plus 500. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away. The next pitch, that's tapped foul back over towards the screen. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got the window open. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. It's low for ball 3. And that will make the count full. Koki Kiriyama is warming up in the Japan bullpen. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive down the first base line's a fair ball. That's going to go all the way towards the corner. Japan ready to take the lead. The throw is off the line. And so it's now 1-0 Japan in the bottom of the 8th inning on that RBI double. Wakatsuki comes on through in the clutch. It's a big moment. Sato first stopped at first at third, but then as the throw just got under the glove of the first baseman, Vavra. Then he was like, all right, I'm going to go now. 1-0 Japan in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kavala with 50 pitches. They just took the lead, Japan. Just took the lead. And Nakamoto is now up. And he looks at the ball. Way above the zone, Kazuma Akamoto, 1 for 3 with a double. The count is 1-0. The pitch is in there for strike 1, delivered at 88 miles per hour. One ball, 1 strike to Akamoto. The pitch grounded over to third. Runner stays put at second. The throw to first is in time. And there's 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th inning. It was drilled right out over to right. I don't know what was happening there. That was crazy. Gozomo is up. He takes the pitch up high and inside for a ball. Just realized, too, that Japan's shortstop that's won all those gold gloves, he's not playing either. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. And the count is now 1-1. It's a great song, man. It never gets old playing that on here. It just doesn't. It does not get old. It's such a hype song. 1-1 pitch, and that's low for ball 2. That song was like way ahead of its time. It's like an early 2000s song. The 2-1. Foul ball. Japan up 1-0. Czechia will have its final chance in the top of the 9th inning. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kazono looking to try to give Japan some insurance, and he stays alive. The count's now 3-2. The 3-2 on the way. Down and inside for ball 4. And that's going to put runners over at first and second base. Ukyo Shuto is up to bat. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base. The pitch. It's up high for a ball. Yes, sir. Amen to that. It is. It's so true. It never gets old playing it. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball. Hit out over towards deep right field. That's going back towards the track. Goodbye, baseball. And Shuto busts this game wide open on that 3-run blast for Japan. We're going to have a pitch and change. That thing got on out in a hurry out over the right field. What a swing. And a great moment for him. He's had a great day. A single, a stolen base, and a 3-run home run. I like him on the Phillies. I'll take him in the outfield. Just like that, a game can change at any second. Absolutely. Yep. 1,000%. 1,000%. It's funny. I'll take Shuto on the Phillies, Alex. What about you? I'll take him. I'll put him in the... I'd put him in the outfield. Put him in the outfield with Crawford. We're going to have an all-lefty outfield with him, Marsh, and Crawford. Why not? Then you add Stott, Harper, and Schwarber. Dude, that'd be insane, actually. 4-0 Japan in the bottom of the 8th inning. I will absolutely take him, send him an offer. My man can run. He can get on. And I'll take him. Not really much of a power hitter, but hey, it's fine. We need contact hitters. I really want Bing Young Moon. That's who I really would like, but he's, I guess, not going to come to the majors right now. But with the way that he's been tearing it up in the WBC, I would take him. I would take Chen too for or Chang for Taipei. That guy had a very good WBC. Jan Novak is pitching. The ball's in 1 strike. Nakamura is in the box. 2 away. And the pitch. That is low for a ball. But yeah, Bing Young Moon. Gosh. I can't wait to see what he does against the Dominican Republic. Or whoever they face, because I need to see him go up against 97, 98. The pitch. There's a line drive out to left field. That'll get down for a base hit. The throw's going to be made over to second. Nakamura took a wide turn over at first, but decided to stay put. So there's a 2-out single. Here's Makihara. Taisei Makihara is 0 for 2 with a sac bunt. So the count is 1-0 to him. Novak gets set above the belt. Kicks. Fires. That was really high, but it's called a strike. And Makihara's like, are you kidding me? Five seconds left on the pitch clock, and here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's a foul ball. I'm surprised, too. I'm very surprised. I know. That was none of my bingo cards. I thought this was going to end in a mercy rule. I really felt that way. Even without Suzuki, Yakamoto, Ohtani, and their shortstop. 1-2 pitch. There's another line drive base hit out to left field. And runners will now be over at first and second base. So Nakamura goes on over to second. And he will stop there. Japan now starting to hit. The hitting has become contagious here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Time is it now? 8:25. Yeah. Game is sort of slowed up a little bit here. Morishita looks to the called strike. That catches the inside corner. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Batted .275 last year in the NPB and had 25 homers and over 90 RBI. 0-1 is outside for a ball. Here's the throw over to first base, and that is not in time. They might look at this. I don't know. That looks close. Is it worth a review, though? They're going to challenge this. It was a pitch out and an excellent throw made by the catcher over to first base. I think his right hand just got back to the bag. I do. Looking at that replay. That was close. They're like, why not at this point? Why not look at it? See one more time. Ball was caught by the first baseman. I don't think they have enough conclusive evidence to overturn it. I really don't. But it was a good try. They are taking a longer time, though, to look. First base and home plate umpire over there. I'm kind of surprised that, you know how, like, in the World Series they have a left field and a right field umpire? I'm surprised that in these games that they don't have that. So he's safe over at first, and the inning will continue. That was close. But I thought he just got his right hand back in there, and I just thought that, you know, they're not going to have much conclusive evidence to overturn it. Wasn't like that the runner's middle finger, or like whatever, just was tagged before it got to the bag, you know. The 1-1, that's a swing and a miss, excuse me. Maki is up next. Morishita is in the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Novak gets the signs, gets it above the belt. 1-2 pitch. That is outside for ball 2. It's crazy how Japan has all of a sudden decided to get on the board here. Yeah, absolutely. So Korea and Japan are in the quarters. 2-2 pitch. Inside for ball 3. Once the 9th inning enters, Czechia has one last shot. So Japan will play the runner-up of Pool D, and Korea plays the winner of Pool D. 3-2 pitch, and that's low for ball 4, and that is going to load the bases in the bottom of the 8th inning. So there's still 2 away. Gosh. 5 more subs until we get to the 84-20 marker. Haha, Simp, thanks so much for the sub. We will have a pitching change as Maki comes on up. Let's go. All right, let me blow my nose and take a very quick step off. All right, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. So Johnson is going to go out there to pitch, and he will face Maki. I hear you about Japan versus USA. I'd like that to be the finals again, too. The pitch is taken for a ball. Ryan Johnson is now pitching. 1 game, 1 inning, 3 hits allowed, 2 runs in the WBC. The 1-0 is off the plate and taken for ball 2. There was no score heading on into this inning. Japan has gotten their runs with 2 outs. 2-0 pitch. That is low for a ball. They really got the 3-run home run from Shudo with 2 outs. 3-0 pitch. That's in the zone and taken to the knees for a called strike. Here comes our captain of the base star, Shugo Maki. Let's go. 3-1 offering, and that's up high and away for ball 4, and Japan gets another run. That makes it 5-0 Japan. Ohtani has a little blister. He's got a blister. There's Murakami. The pitch is up high for a ball. Don't know why I sent it shot there. Don't ask me. Munetaka Murakami 0 for 4 with a strikeout back in the 8th. He's been struggling in the World Baseball Classic. The pitch. That is taken for a called strike. 5 more subs till we get to the 84-20 marker. 1-1 pitch. That is way up high and inside for ball 2. By the way, if Japan gets up to 10 runs here, the game's over. Just saying. 2-1 pitch. There's a towering fly ball hit out to deep right center field, and Murakami hits a grand slam. He was due. And this is all with 2 outs. Wow. That guy certainly has pop. The pitch, that's outside for a ball. 1 more run, and then Japan wins. Who would have... Maybe, I guess that it could come with a mercy rule after all that. 1-0 pitch, and that's down low and away for ball 2. Who would have thought? I mean, gosh. 8 of their runs have come with 2 outs. 2-0 pitch, that's up high and away for ball 3. At 87 miles per hour. Let's go into the White Sox, though. I mean, that would be as a good career there. I really do. 3-0 pitch, and that's in the zone for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Wakatsuki, and the next pitch is outside for ball 4. So the mercy run is over at first, and we're going to have another pitching change, I believe, as the manager's going to go out there. Wow. We are. All of this within the 8th inning. And again, 8 of these runs have all come with 2 outs. This is crazy. Wow. This is unreal. This is baseball. Man. For 7 2/3, it was no score. You would never be able to tell by that. You would never be able to tell that right now. At this point of the game. Who would have actually thought? It's a good thing he's not in Atlanta. You break his arm signing the contract. Gosh. You're laughing off the pain. It's crazy. Finally a score, says Pink Sunset. Finally a score. I mean, again, like 8 of their runs have come with 2 outs in this bottom of the 8th inning. They've scored all 9 of their runs in this 8th inning. This is crazy. One more run and the game's done. Good Morning Baseball hits different. It does. I honestly could get used to this. I could get used to it. I mean, if it's like once a week, you know, like maybe every once in a while, twice a week, like I'm good with this. If it's like early morning baseball. PS says, wait, it was just nothing. I know. This is baseball. It's crazy. The pitch, there's a fly ball hit out over to right field, and that is going to end the inning. So Czechia is going to go to the top of the 9th. And, well, this is their last chance. They gave up 8 runs with 2 outs in the 8th inning. They gave up 9 in total in the inning. So we go to the top of the 9th. Phillies have early morning baseball. We love it. I agree. I would take it. It's not a bad vibe. Let's go. We're going to the 9th. This is unreal, man. Let's go. Mark says it's been a great game, though. Yeah, it really has. I mean, again, I was surprised that Czechia kept it close. I really was. I was surprised that they kept it scoreless. But then Japan just took it on another level. So I guess the one thing that we learned about Japan is that their offense can be really silent, but it just takes one inning. Now, again, they're going to have to face Dominican Republic. They're going to have to face Korea, the Netherlands, and these games are going to be tighter, but gosh. And again, Czechia, like, you got to give them credit, right? Because, again, they lose their first 3 games. They're out of the tournament, but they don't just lay down and die, and that's what I really appreciate about them with this game. So I got to give them a lot of respect because they were, you know, they didn't just give up. And nor should they, because, again, they're facing guys that could potentially become big leaguers, you know, or players that are really good. So that's it's important for these guys to still play hard because this could still, again, I know it sounds crazy, but this could still potentially get them a contract and other looks around from other leagues. So it's important that they still play hard for this. And that's why, like, I kind of cringed a little bit earlier when someone said, so there's really not much to this game. And from a fan perspective, like, I get it. Of course, like, you know, there's no playoff implications for this game. Nothing's on the line. But for these players, oh, it means a lot. It means a lot for them. I have all the respect for Czechia, seriously. They have a lot of heart and fight, even in the end, and it shows so much about them. Yeah, in this game, I mean, they didn't play that way the first 3 games, but in this game in particular, they did. Koki Kitayama is now going to pitch. Top of the 9th. The pitch, swing and a miss. The Irrelevant Fan is here. Good morning. This is literally the craziest thing. Irrelevant Fan. This was a no-score game in the bottom of the 8th inning. This was a no-score game. And Japan put up 9 runs. 8 of them were with 2 outs. And the game almost ended in a mercy rule because of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the top of the 9th. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kresherchik is up to bat. And the 1-2. That's a foul ball. There's the 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And there's out number 1 in the top of the 9th inning. He gone. Excuse me. So 1 gone in the 9th. The pitch. It's at 93 miles per hour on the outside corner. Vavra's spot is due up. But they put in the pinch hitter, and that's Sindelka. 0-1. That's outside for a ball. Sorry I missed it. I'll rewind it after, says the irrelevant fan. It was just crazy. Again, no score. You wouldn't be able to tell. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards the right field corner, and it's going to slice on out of play. Sindelka is in the box. You guys see that Tarek Scubel is now off the Team USA team? I feel bad. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and there's out number 2. So 2 away in the top of the 9th. I would have actually really liked to see him pitch in like the finals or something, you know? Jan Possible is up to bat. 9-0 Japan. Top of the 9th, 2 away. The pitch, he went around. They tried to appeal, but the umpire's like, I'm not even going to appeal. That's a check. He definitely checked his swing. 0-1. That's taken down for a ball. The pitch. Foul ball again, back over towards the screen, and Pospisil and Czechia is down to their final strike. 8 seconds left to go on the pitch clock. Kitayama gets the signs, and the right-handed pitcher throws a pitch that's above the strike zone for ball 2. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. Japan shuts out Czechia 9-0, and they will face the loser of the the team that's up and coming in the Pool D bracket. So they will face the bottom team, and Korea is going to face the winner of the Pool D standings bracket. And so the ball game is over. 9-0 is the victory, is the final score for Japan. Let's go. Ring that bell. All right. Next stream that we're going to do is we're going to try to do the 7 o'clock game tonight. And that is the Canada versus Puerto Rico game, followed that up by Team USA. And they play against Italy tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Did they say who the starting pitcher was for Italy? I don't think that they did. Or for USA. I don't know who's pitching tonight. But that was quite a game, man. But we'll try to be back on at 7 o'clock. I'm hoping that we can get the game on Tubi. I'll have to double check to see if I have a Tubi account, or maybe I can make a free one and just cancel the trial after today. But yeah, man. Great job, Czechia. Seriously, holding Japan off till the bottom of the 8th inning is insane. No, like dead serious. Like that was very impressive. They didn't just lay down and die, so that's great. All right, I love you all very much. I will see you all tonight. I will post on my community channel. Make sure that you look out for a post today if I'm able to get the game, the 7 o'clock Canada-Puerto Rico game. I will also post the link too, but I will make a post in the community tab, all right? And then we'll do that game, and then we'll do Italy versus the U.S., and that'll be at 9 o'clock. All right. Gonna try to get some rest. All right, love you all very much. Lila Tove, have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.